something that's noticeable. Mm, the blue pill is supposed to make a person just go into a fantasy land, and the red pill is supposed to give us the harsh realities that we need to just keep going. Well, um, Pepto Bismol is a red pill that we use for etc. For as long as your pharmacist and doctor feel that it is. It's an over-the-counter medication for insomnia, or it's just better for insomnia to sleep. So what does that tell us? Hey, first like and first comment. All right, congratulations, our family Gaza. Bless you guys. So yeah, I was like mentioning how I really don't like to mention the movie The Matrix a lot because it has some things that are just a little bit warped, and it's not a kind movie. It's more like an action movie and fantasy. But it all depends on your criteria, how you think about it. And yeah, I thought it's funny that, oh, you're welcome, honey. Beautiful family. God bless you guys. God bless you. So yeah, a sleep medication that's blue. It's the same as saying you go to sleep. Oh dear, how I am. Um, I was not near a bed or a chair. It was scary. So my husband, he was like worried about me, and he said, "I've told you to sleep, told you to eat. What are you doing?" And it's just that I didn't feel like eating, and not feeling like eating made me more tired, more weak, and it kind of made me just not have energy to eat. So it was scary, and more scary because I needed to go outside and wash clothing, and some of the neighbors were kind of like, "Oh, we need to use clothing too, and we need to wash, and are you okay?" And I was like, "No, help." So one of my neighbors helped me to walk to the door, and then I said thank you, and then I came in. I'll be always well. Oh, hey, H4 Rex says, yeah, how do I remove you then? Because if you're grossed out, you should be. Oh, no, I don't want to remove my friend's North Family Gaza. Did you want to keep saying gross, or you want to change your attitude? Because if you're going to say something nice, I'll keep you there. But if you're going to keep saying gross, then I'm going to say dub, dub, dub. So yeah, guys, thank God I feel better. It was scary. It's just that my mom was a really good woman, God bless her soul. And I always saw her like do everything, help everyone. And when it came to helping me, she was always listening, available, or, you know, and working hard all the time, every moment. Sometimes she would get up in the middle of the night and say, I think I have to cook for you. And she felt like she had to cook for me. And it was true. I mean, sometimes I just didn't eat enough. So she would get up and cook for me just a couple of times in life. But I really savored my family a lot. And when I started to get some issues from relatives, I really felt very hurt. I felt very scared of them. I started to just not trust them anymore. So, you know, it was scary. It was scary because I realized at that time that you are a person, but sometimes people don't recognize you as who you are on the inside. They just kind of recognize your behavior or your comments, but they don't know what you're feeling or you're going through. So when they start to imagine things and they start to use their own human minds. So it's really sad how we have that issue in life of communication. Communication, it gives us sometimes illusions that we know each other, or that we know each other of some way. It gives us like red flags and green flags, and we're not here on earth to peg each other. We're not each other's keepers. We're each other's brothers and sisters. I remember this nice gentleman used to say about your daughter, and he said, "No, she's also my sister," and that's a nice thing to say, because in his faith, everyone is his brother and sister. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing to regard everyone as someone you have to respect and care about, and have also a type of relationship that's not going to be, how do I put it, abusive, you know? So abuse is not a good thing, and that's how people notice lack of abuse when brothers and sisters get along. I am new. Hey, how are you, J9? Well, here on this channel, I usually try to put things that are going to be pleasant. I avoid um putting things that involve emotions that I'm not proud of. Um, there comes a time that when we do feel angry or in any kind of negative way or negative mood, we can just put ourselves in a time out, a peaceful time that we can just gather something or doing something, and you feel your fuse just, oh, your nervous system. I was I was going through over months and months of a toothache, and it was really terrible. It was really terrible. When I was holding in that pain for months and months. And you could say, well, why? Because I had a lot of, how do I put it? No one can do that for you. That's something that you have to do. And when you don't have the available um, specific people, or your behavior, your nerves. I suffer from general anxiety disorder, so it has to match. Some people like to assume a lot of things, like, oh, it's easy. Oh, you should do this. A lot of, how do I put it? How do I put it? Impositions. A lot of people like to impose what to do, how to think, how things are, and that's all fantasy. It's not real. Hope you can fight through it. Through what? Through life? This is life, baby. This is life. This is not something you fight. This is something that you embrace. You embrace life. Uh, when you have practice in something, it will get easier, but that doesn't mean that things are just going to be perpetual. You don't get the same places, same people, same life. They're not perpetual. So that does that does change, and your expertise will have to get readjusted. I had to move out of my home. Yeah. I had been for a couple of years I had been talking to my husband about us finding a way to just stay together somewhere in the world, somewhere that we could just stay permanently. And we had our honeymoon in the United Arab Emirates. I love it. God bless the United Arab Emirates. God bless you, United Arab Emirates, because you were always kind and sweet to us. Even when things were not that nice all the time, there was you who made it pleasant. There was a nice gentleman who said, "My sister, please help my sister." And somebody helped me. I was on the floor thinking, how do I get up from this floor? Because it's too high to for my legs. It's too high to go back to my hotel. And somebody helped me. I'm like, oh, somebody's helping me. That was really nice. True, like how I got cut, I had to fight the pain. Oh, sweetheart, yeah. I mean, I was given morphine for the pain when I was a year old. Morphine, that was a major pain. My mom says that my operation was the day before my first birthday. And she says, "You used to say, honey, mommy nina. And that's like, mom, your girl, your daughter. Mom, your girl, your daughter." So I was too little to know how to speak correctly, right? So it's easier to say Nina than girl. So I was saying, Mommy Nina. Yeah, that was my mom when I was crying. My tears would fall. She explained everything to me. I remember getting my leg hit with the door. Oh, yeah, it is. Mm. All right. So, yeah. So, no, life is so worth it. Sometimes I'm on the internet or calling someone and they think that I'm suicidal. And I hate that because when things are the toughest, I'm the kind of person that wants to keep living, not die. So it's terrible. It's terrible how miscommunication can happen. It's like some people feel sleepy when they drink coffee. Other people feel more awake when they drink coffee. So when I try to say, I don't feel good, I would like to talk to someone, or I have a lot of pain, it's not because I want to die, it's because I want to live. So see, that not everyone's going to be the same. So, so that happens. Some people, and it really bothers me because when you try to connect with someone, they're not empathetic with you because they're used to other people. They're not used to you. So some people will be empathetic, but it's more like a neurological or emotional things. There's something that connects, and will connect only with one person and another. I apologize for using so much, so many wordings at the same time. I want to be clear. I want to be clear, guys. Yeah, it's been a big relief that now I have crowns, and I wanted to avoid expensive things like that, you know, because life gets a little bit expensive, and especially when you are um, retired, no matter how small your retirement is, it's what you have for survival, right? It really depends where you live and all that, and the resources, the people who you talk to. It's never going to be the same in any part of the world. There's so many neighborhoods, so many regions, so many countries, so many, uh, so many continents. So it's a big planet. It's never going to be the same for different. And so on my honeymoon, right? I see this police officer, tall man, girthy, strong, and I say to him, "Sir, I would have to sell my house to live here." And he was like, "I don't even know what to tell you," right? He just couldn't say anything at all because somebody had said, "Look, you can talk to him," because me and my husband, we wanted to be together. So, he was a police officer, but what was he going to do? He just became like paralyzed. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm like Medusa, right? If I look at somebody, they get like paralyzed like a stone. No, I'm not Medusa. I'm Celia. Do you want $10,000? Um, sure, it would help me to pay my rent. Thank you very much. That would be nice. Brady, 695. Thank you. So I am good. You're good? Okay. What? So, what was I going to say? Yeah, immigration is very important, but it's also very complicated. Why? Because it takes a lot of people to do it, a lot of machines to do it. It's very complicated. I have. You have? That's good. I'm glad you have. Bless your soul. So, yeah, when it comes to when it comes to being together. It reminds me of my parents, how difficult it was for them. My father, in a way, just it was a little bit difficult for him to return to us with the same mentality that we were a family. So he was always kind of thinking back to his job, back to his job. I'm going to a birthday party. So gig live soon. Ah, have fun. Are you sad? Don't be sad, dear. Don't be sad. I'm glad you're going to a birthday party and you enjoy yourself, okay? Just subscribe and you'll see me again on your algorithm, okay? Don't worry. You can just subscribe and you can click like. Wow, 4 likes. Thank you guys. You have fun at the party, okay? You have fun. Birthday parties, bless you. Be great, be good, be happy. All right? Bless you. Ah, thank you. Oh, bless your heart. Me and my husband bless you. God bless you always, always. My husband is a very spiritual man. He sometimes gets like me, like a little bit paralyzed with nerves. He's a hard worker, but we have to worry a little bit about eating because we forget to eat sometimes. We want to do more and more, and then we just spend our energy. And that energy for work, you also have to have energy for eating because that's part of life. I am subbed. Oh, you mean like a substitute teacher? Did you sub? I am subbed. Oh. Okay, okay. I have to go to the party now. Bye. Bye, dear. Have a good day. Have a great time and always take care of yourself and those around you and be positive and uh, make sure that you inspire people to be great and good and never be deceived about that, okay? Because the safety of children and people is important, okay? So you take care, you respect each other, and sometimes you open your arms to give people hugs, okay? When it feels correct, it feels natural, or it feels positive, okay? Because look, hugs, when it feels right and it feels good, it's a blessing to us all, okay? You take care. All right. You can subscribe. It's not going to be a problem. You'll find me again. All right. My videos are all there. So you can see years and years of video, music videos and art videos and me just yak, yak, yak. Me just talking. Oh, you people are so beautiful. I love you guys. Bless you. I think it's so wonderful. And the Milky Way. The Milky Way galaxy. They used to make a story about this in class, the Atlantic Ocean and then the Arabic Ocean, and then you can go all around and you see the Pacific Ocean. Oh my God, all the oceans and all the lands, right? So they used to say that Hera, the wife of Zeus, in the story, so people would, and he placed her, placed the baby. He took one of the babies from her breast just for a moment, and then brought his other son so he could nurse from her breast. And they say that when he took the other baby, the first baby that was her biological baby, the milk from her breast had scattered. So that milk that scattered was the Milky Way, and that's our galaxy. So it's not that it's a true story. It's just that it's a pedagogical. It's a teaching story. It's to help people memorize that the galaxy is called the Milky Way, the Milky Way galaxy. So if people want to believe that it's true, that it really is a woman's breast milk, that is something very personal. That is a very personal thing because what's up here um, also goes down here to the heart, and it inspires people to think this is the kind of life that I want when I die. So that's a very personal thing. If a person wants to believe in classical mythology as a true thing, it's a very, very personal thing. Is it going to be the best? That's so strong because since it is such a psychological thing, a personal thing, a lot of people, like married people, families, they prefer to have the same vision of their afterlife, to be together. Some people are like that. Um, Other people are like, no, whatever you imagine will always be together. Our souls will always meet up. So it's a very, very personal thing. But the important thing to remember about the mythological stories is how it helps to memorize certain things. If it doesn't help you memorize things, then there are other methods of memorization. You're so sweet, people. Thank you so much for being here. We could talk. This is why. I wasn't feeling well because of low energy. Maybe that's why I'm happy if I were like you. And I am like you. So I go on the internet sometimes to listen to my own songs, to see my own videos. And the moment that I just don't feel happy with what I put there, that's the moment that I realize, wow, this is something that someone else is feeling too. I don't want you to feel unhappy. I don't want you to feel bad. In life, my mom used to say, don't be rancorous, don't have reproaches. And it helped me to have a better relationship with her, to not hold in feelings of framing things, or hurt feelings, or there's always a psychological way to avoid those things. Unfortunately, not all of us have those opportunities because other people are so dramatic, and those moments of drama, those are the ones that we find it the hardest to forget. But how do we forgive and forget? It's a practice. It's a very, very big practice. And when we are sometimes in deep meditation, or we are sometimes in moments of unhappiness, those memories sometimes can creep up, and they can build up, and they can recreate a sad moment. So we don't really want that. We don't want to have anger, sadness, reproach, feeling of injustice. We don't want to have that. How do we usually avoid it? Spreading out, avoidance, giving small messages to describe that I don't want this. I'm sorry. And other times of saying, you know, I want to forgive you. I want to give you a good moment right now of saying that whatever happened, it's in the past. But I'm not going to let it happen again because it hurt too much. It did me too much damage. So I want to wish you wonderful things, great things. But for now, I don't feel comfortable to be included in that. See? Things like that. You can do things like that. It really does depend on what your obligations are, your your level of tolerance, your ability to recognize what's yours, what's not, what is okay to give up, what's not okay to give up. And I just wish you a lot of good things, okay? Health, happiness, peace, and overall, your love for God. I wish you a lot of love for God. Some people don't know Him, some people don't think He exists. Other people know Him by one way, and other people know Him by another way. May you always find peace and a desire. Me, I have to find the desire to eat. I have to find the desire to eat because I can suppress hunger sometimes, and I've been a lot in life suppressing hunger. But when I had an uncle who used to say, whenever you have the chance to eat some food, take it. He said that he was grateful to God to be able to enjoy a plate of food. He didn't say if it tasted good or not. He didn't say how. Well, he just enjoyed. How do I put it? He was grateful. He was grateful. In life, what God gives you through people, or God gives you through nature, or God gives you through your own hands, That's a blessing. That's a very, very big blessing. You have to. Sometimes I see like ducks, and I see on television about lizards and peacocks, and they're saying it's too many, too many. I think, wow, if they're too many and they're not extinct, then basically they're okay to take and prepare them correctly to eat it, and and if you can invite someone or just give it to someone, it has to be with consent. It has to be with consent, because here's the thing: my aunt, God rest her soul, who was someone that was supposed to be a person to take care of me if something happened to my mom. She got very sick one day. She was supposed to take care of me. One day, she goes to a party. The party is just a small gathering of her husband's friends. And she ate something that was cooked there, but they didn't tell her what it was. And when they told her what the meat was, it made her very, um, it got her sick because of her nervous system. Because what she ate was rabbit. And she used to have a rabbit when she was a little girl. So to think that she was eating, it's like some people can't eat horse. If they think that they're eating horse, they feel like that's wrong, that's terrible. That's Some people are very attached to certain animals that they would never eat them, even if they're in excess, even if it's healthy, even if it's very, I don't know how to say it, very correct to eat that meat. They won't do it. Is that wrong? Yes, but it's psychological too. So if you don't consent to something, it's like, it's hurting. It can hurt you. So first you would have to psychologically accept the food that you're going to eat, so that you can accept it and enjoy it. It's a little hard to accept, right? That in life we have sometimes these experiences that can involve health problems. So yeah, for that I am a little bit bitter that my aunt that was supposed to take care of me got so sick, and there were other factors. She had gone to the doctor and she was fine. So what were the other factors? We had a little puppy, and we placed the puppy in a warm place where it could be safe. But the puppy kept making little sounds, and my uncle got upset, and my aunt got up in the middle of the night to check on the puppy. So that could have been a factor. It could have been the factor of worrying, the factor of the wind that was cold and hot. You never know. Or just the nervous issue of eating rabbit because it was something that for her was not a safe thing to do in terms of the heart. Like it was in a way like an unethical or immoral or cruel. But was it all those things? No, because it's okay to eat rabbit. It's okay. It's a really hard thing. I hope you are always, oh my gosh, so many nice people. Bless you guys, bless you. My husband and I, we appreciate humanity, and we want to apport to it to get have babies. My husband and I want to have babies. So if we can't have them physically, we're going to adopt one day, hopefully. Um, we believe in the love, not in the money, but in the love. And whatever resources people need, um, yeah, money is part of it sometimes, and usually to talk about. So the important thing is to realize that it's a big world with a lot of opportunities for people to always partake and help each other in every mission and everything. The important thing is, like a lot of people say, to have integration, to have integrity, to be part of something bigger than life itself. Wow. What's bigger than life itself, right? We got to give life to things, and we give life to things because we are life. It's a scary world sometimes, but you know, there are a lot of us, right? There's you, there's me, there's my husband, there are a lot of human beings. So bless us all, bless us all, bless us, bless all person out there in the world. Bless us all to be the very best that we can be for the greater good, for kindness, for love, for compassion, for virtues of all types and values. We're very playful. Human beings are very playful. But ultimately, when things take away your hunger, it's because there's something very, very upsetting. Um, when you see someone, you don't know what they're feeling or thinking. One day, my mom and I went to go visit my aunt that was in the hospital. She was a lady that I have many, many good memories about. Some memories I was a little bit too young to know how to deal with. So I was in a way mourning her grief because she was in the hospital from a brain tumor. This was the wife of my mother's brother. So my mother's brother had this wife, God bless her soul. And I was at the hospital sad. I had taken some money for us, from my mom and me, for us, in case of an emergency, but that money was for property taxes for our home. And I had brought it because we were just going to be out, and we didn't know. It was very late at night, very far from our home. And that money, somebody took it. We went to the bathroom. We didn't guard it, and somebody took it. And I had a feeling who took it, but um, I was more worried about my aunt, because property taxes, if you don't owe property taxes, you can spend some time without paying and you won't lose your home. But one of my cousins looked at me and she kept, I was sad about the money. She didn't know me. She's not God. She couldn't understand what was in my heart, my brains, my feelings. She saw me sad and she thought it was about money. She didn't realize that I was sad because I was there at the hospital knowing that her mom was feeling bad, that I was having brain surgery, and that I was sad for her. She didn't know me. You can live with someone, you can know someone, and I mentioned earlier, two different aunts. So, when people do that to you and they want to like be nice and help you, but they don't know what you're sad about, they assume so many things. They incriminate you. Your own flesh and blood incriminates you. Yeah, terrible. And I'm smiling. You know why I'm smiling? Because it's a reality. And what's better in life than knowing realities? So you don't get your heart set up for a lie. So you don't get betrayed, you know? You just know the reality. Yeah. Because it's not about people, it's about your relationship with the individual. How you communicate things, how you realize if you understand each other or not. One day I'm like with my mom, like, Mom, she didn't want me to go outside the door, just outside the door. She closed the door and I told her, Mom, do you know what you're feeling? Do you realize what you're feeling? I didn't know what she was feeling. And she says, No, I don't know what I'm feeling. And I gave her a hug because I believed her. I believed her that what she was thinking, feeling, it just didn't make any sense. It just didn't make any sense. And she just closed the door on me. Possessiveness is an illness, no matter how you look at it. She closed the door as if my thoughts and feelings were not valid. I'm not angry at her. God bless her soul. She was a great person. It's just that sometimes we become blind with emotions. Sometimes we're so emotional that we're not thinking straight. We're in a moment of even disrespecting each other. And I hope that I'm not disrespecting you in any way. Bless you. So, you know, this video has been 38 minutes long. And I noticed that almost everyone is gone. So, you guys take care. All right. Thank you for coming. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for giving me a like. And overall, thank you for being inspired to have the Holy Spirit in you. So that instead of being sad or angry or upset, you're imaginative with good vibes, good rhythm, good harmony, good love, good patience, good respect. Okay? Take care. Blessings.